Hey, I'm Lasercorn. You may have seen me on Smosh Games or youtube.com/Lasercorn, and I'm here at Famous Birthdays headquarters to do a little Q&A. We got some questions here, and I'm just gonna pull them out and start answering them. All right, let's see what we got. Number one, who are some of your favorite people to film with? I love the whole Smosh Games crew. So Hinky, Joven, Mari, Wes, Bose, and Damien. And oh my goodness, Jesse Cox is always fun to film with. Although I've only shot a couple videos with him, but he was a ton of fun. Also, Noah and Courtney over on the main Smosh side. Ian, of course, Anthony. Those guys are all really fun to film with. So yeah, mainly the core crew there. Oh, also Amy and Pam. I like filming with them too. Next question. What is your favorite birthday memory? I think that was when I was like 12. My dad took us all to a laser tag place. Well, both my parents took us all to a laser tag place, and we played laser tag, and I think we had unlimited laser tag passes, so we just kind of did that all day. We would stop for like pizza and video game breaks, and then we would just keep playing laser tag over and over again. It was phenomenal. It was the day of endless laser tag. It was great. What is your favorite social media app? I spend a lot of time on Instagram. I'm on Instagram a lot. I like Twitter too, but Instagram is just, it very quickly lets me see what everyone's doing, because everyone's always taking pictures. Like, I'm here, I'm doing this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And it lets me find ideas for stuff I'd want to do too. Like, I ended up going on some hiking trail. I forget where it was, but someone had posted on Instagram that they were there, and I'm like, I should check that out. As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? For a long time, I wanted to be a race car driver, and then an archaeologist. That was in my Jurassic Park phase. I thought I was going to bring back dinosaurs. And then for a while, I didn't really know. I'm just like, I guess I'll go into college undecided. And then I started doing video production and got into YouTube and wound up on the course I am. But yeah, a lot of different things. Never thought being a YouTuber wasn't a thing when I was a kid. So it wasn't something I'm like, I'm going to grow up and be that. So yeah, I thought I was going to be a race car driver. Turns out, not so much. If you really watch closely, they just go left a bunch of times in circles. So, no thank you. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Well, I was actually approached by the people who kind of put together Smosh Games, and they're like, you should do a personal channel. I'm like, okay, that sounds cool, and I didn't really have the equipment to use it, but luckily we had an office with all the equipment I needed, so I used it there and I started my own channel. And I really I enjoyed it, and I stuck with it, and I'm still doing it today. What is your biggest pet peeve? Have to think about that one for a second. My biggest pet peeve? Probably slang. Probably the slang the kids are using nowadays, because I can't keep up with it. They're always spilling tea and saying bet and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know what kids are saying anymore. I'm old. Like, you're on Famous Birthdays, so you probably know my birthday is in 1984. I'm like, I'm a pretty old guy now, so yeah, you kids and your slang, get off of my lawn. What are some of your goals for the upcoming future? Goals. World domination. No, everyone probably says that. I would like to, it's weird, and probably everyone says this, but I'd kind of like to do a video game at some point. I'd like to make a video game, and I have an idea for what I'd like to make, but it's kind of a nebulous goal, because I don't know how I'd go about doing it. I'd need to hire coders and asset designers and all that, or get funding from somewhere, or join a studio and have them go, okay, what project do you want to make? But I have an idea. I don't want to throw it out there in case someone steals it, but it would be a really cool thing to do in the future. And, maybe a scripted web series or something like that. I have a couple ideas for that too. If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be and what would you want to do? Probably Shaun White, just because I enjoy snowboarding. And I would love to know what it's like to be good at snowboarding. And he's good at snowboarding. So, yeah, if I could trade lives with someone for a day, I'd just take the body of the best snowboarder I can think of and do a bunch of do a bunch of cool tricks and stuff, and then be like, okay. And then I'd go back to being me. What are some of your favorite movies? I'm a big fan, I mentioned earlier, I like Jurassic Park. I like Fight Club. Snatch is good. The Matrix is a phenomenal movie. I'm trying to think, what else? What are my other favorite movies? Those are the big ones right there. Also, Pulp Fiction is good. I enjoy Pulp Fiction a lot too. Oh, and the Deadpool movie. Sorry, I just thought about it. That's a newer one. But the Deadpool movies are great. What advice would you give to your 13-year-old self? Buy stock in Amazon when it becomes available. Buy stock in Amazon. Start writing now. Start making videos. Well, I was kind of making videos when I was 13. They were not the type of videos I make today, but they were just videos of me and my friends goofing off and kind of riding around Ohio. But start making videos, start a YouTube channel early, start doing all the stuff you want to do early. There's no reason to wait till you're done with high school or college to start doing the things you want to do, especially in the digital age where you can just throw stuff up on the internet. Although, some of that stuff wasn't available when I was that young. But yeah. Which one of your accomplishments are you proudest of? My son, Tyler. I have a son, he's almost 4, and we haven't lost him yet. He's still there, so he is my proudest accomplishment. And then, you know, my YouTube channel reached 700,000 subscribers, so I'm pretty proud of that. We won a Streamy, so proud of those things. But mostly my son. Keeping him alive and happy and fed and clothed is my biggest accomplishment so far, because it's a lot harder than anything else I've ever done. Who or what inspires you? I'm very inspired by comedians because they speak the truth, and I feel like especially the really multi-talented ones. Like I like Jon Stewart. I really like The Daily Show. I like Dave Chappelle because he's you know, he writes movies and he does stand-up comedy and he does a sketch show and he can do all that stuff. So comedians are kind of the people who inspire me. I was a big fan of Mitch Hedberg and you know, a handful of other stand-up comedians. I like Jim Gaffigan a lot, Dimitri Martin, people like that. Just because making people laugh, I feel like, is important. Kind of relates to what I do. And so yeah, comedians are definitely the people that inspire me. What do you like to do in your spare time? I play a lot of video games, believe it or not. They're like, but that's your job. Yeah, and I continue to keep playing them when I'm done. And then like, I like hiking. I skateboard a little bit now, on and off. I've done that for a while. And, you know, playing with my son, playing soccer and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the stuff I do in my free time. I write a little bit. But yeah, that's where my free time activities go. I jog, I occasionally work out. I need to work out a lot more, but yeah, that's my free time. What is one of your favorite videos from Smosh Games? The video where I shoot Joven with a paintball gun. I believe it's called Gears of War Paintball Cage Match or something like that. If you put that into YouTube, it'll come up. And I get to shoot Joven with a paintball gun. It's pretty great. He just has to stand there and let me shoot him. And he has no defense, and it's pretty awesome. That would probably be my favorite one. And that's it. That's all. We went through all of these questions. Guys, if you want to check me out right now, you can check me out on youtube.com/lasercorn or facebook.com/lasercorn or instagram.com/thelasercorn. And that's all with an S. I spelled Lasercorn with an S. That question wasn't in there, but I'll give you a bonus question. What is your biggest regret? Not spelling Lasercorn with a Z, because that would have been way cooler. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.